Drake, kind of a thought on heading to Buffalo. What's the coldest games you've played in experience-wise coming into your career? And then just the opportunity with the marquee matchup. They moved the time up to 4:25, having an opportunity in Buffalo.
Yeah, I think first off, heard about the atmosphere and what a cool place to play. I'm sure it'll be a challenge for us, getting the snap count going and with the crowd level and kind of getting our communication and we always talk about operation with AVP, getting that and studying that up and working on it all week. So that's an emphasis for us this week. But also opportunity, a division opponent. I think they're having a great season, so chance for us to get a good challenge. Coldest environment I've probably played in is back in North Carolina, probably low 20s, maybe teens. It gets cold, back home it does, and it gets real hot too. So we kind of get both worlds back home, but yeah, definitely be different. I think it gets obviously cold weather games in here, up in Boston, but different for me. But I think excited to probably wear long sleeves for the first time and kind of embrace it.
Did you plan on going to the North Carolina Bowl game at Fenway, and now are you a little disappointed that you can't go now that the game has been changed to Saturday?
No doubt, it is disappointing. I think we probably would have been over here. I think it was an early game start. I think it was, which 11 o'clock in the morning. We were over here on Saturdays, usually till about noon. So I would have probably been late for the second half or something. But shoot, I mean, you can't control when our game gets moved too. But yeah, definitely a bummer. Won't be able to check out my guys.
Drake, the opponent this Sunday, Josh Allen. How much of him have you watched growing up? How much have you really is someone that you've kind of looked up to as you've grown up through football?
Yeah, what a special player. I mean, he's playing at a really high level. It's been fun to watch some of his highlights and some of the games. They got a lot of primetime games, so anytime Josh is on, I'm big fan of his game. Got to meet him a couple times throughout my time, just crossing paths, and he's an awesome dude, and he's a great player, and what he's done for Buffalo and how they embrace him is pretty cool and pretty admirable.
How do you personally feel about some of the comparisons that have been drawn between your game and Josh's game?
Yeah, I think I got a long way to go. What a player he is. Playing at MVP level. I think the biggest thing is just his progression he's made. I think what he dealt with is whether coming out of college or his first years here, and I feel like everybody was just kind of not giving him the credit he deserved, and now you can see kind of full tuition what he's doing and the level he's playing at, and just like I said, fun to watch. And I think I got a long way to go to get to anywhere close to playing like at his level.
Drake, there's some questions about your head coach's job security at this point in the season. First of all, want to get your take on that, and then maybe what do some of the guys in the locker room feel about what Gerard might be doing?
Oh yeah, I think it's his first year coaching, being a head coach. It's a tough challenge. For New England Patriots, just like I said, it's a lot of responsibility being the quarterback. Same as head coach, it's a lot of responsibility, and he's figuring it out. And I think our players, we're behind him, we're backing him, and we trust the plan he's got for us, and we trust I think what he says in the team meeting rooms and all those little sayings that he has. We believe in it, and we're bought into it. I just think the results are coming. I think they're coming. I think kind of everybody wishes they were now, and I think we're kind of striving for that, but sometimes I think it doesn't work out that way, but I think what we're coming and the winning is coming in the near future.
Do you feel the same way about Alex McDonald? I imagine that's.
Oh, 100%. Like I spoke on AVP I think I was on the radio show about AVP. Just what he's done for my development, and just a quarterback-friendly offensive coordinator. I think you want that in that room. He's easy on anybody to coach you up. He'll coach you hard to let you know when my part of the job or my part of the play is not done right. He'll let you know. He'll be the first one to let me know, but first one to pump me up. So he's been awesome and huge for me. Him and TC both have been awesome, and can't say enough about those guys.
What have you noticed about his coaching style this season? Now that we're kind of towards the end of the season, can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, he's a player's coach. He gets it. He played. He knows how to take care of us and take care of our bodies, and knows what it's like to get injured and play through it, or have to do a lift on a Friday, 2 days before a game, and you got to get through it and get through it for just your body and the rest of the season. So Coach Mayo is. I think that first one was special for him, and that first week, and I think since that point on, I think we just had some things, some little focus things, and kind of a few plays that haven't gone our way. But I think we've been in a lot of games. We also talk about one-score games. We got to finish better in those critical moments. Situational football, he always preaches. He's big into that of playing better and playing complementary. And I think turnovers, me protecting the football, and us getting more turnovers would help. So I think there's a lot of things going to it, but with Coach Mayo's kind of coaching style, it's been player friendly, and I appreciate what he's done for still kind of bringing me aside and kind of coaching the quarterback. I think that's pretty cool for a head coach to do, especially defensive head coach. So that's been cool for me.
Drake, Gerard was just telling us about how he saw Josh develop, and he thought Josh's evolution was kind of keyed by this idea of just taking the profit, like pass up the ball, you can't take the completion. Where would you put yourself in that part of your development, taking a profit, being patient, and what the defense gives you?
I think I've been trying to work on that each and every week as I go on. I think last week was a good testament. At some point, you need to take a shot though to keep the defense kind of honest. So just been trying to take what they give me. I think AVP and those offensive guys have done a good job of finding easy completions for me. I think a lot of underneath stuff and letting our guys get the ball and run with it. So I think that's been a huge process for me. And kind of the deeper stuff, I kind of get fooled into kind of taking the deep shot or taking the intermediate shot. And I feel like I've done a better job of checking it down or taking the completion. And as the year goes on, I think you find that and trying to find more completions and realize just a completion sometimes is the best play. Whether it's a 2-yard gain or 3-yard gain, I think that gets us better in third down scenarios where we've been struggling. So I think that's the big part of me is of my game is figuring out when the time to do that and when the time is to maybe push the ball down the field.
Drake, is it tough for everyone to stay motivated through these last 3 games when you know that there's no playoffs or anything at stake?
I wouldn't say so. I think the biggest thing is it's another chance to play in the NFL, play on Sundays, and playing great opponents that we'll have some more games down the road and getting a chance to play against a playoff level team and really see what it's like to these guys are there and where we want to be at. Kind of gives us a level of who can make plays for us in these moments, and kind of it checks kind of the gas tank for ourselves on where we're at and kind of what we're building on. So it's a good test for us, big test, and we're gonna have a lot of games hopefully in Buffalo and with this team. So in the future, so I think it's an awesome opportunity. So thank you.